Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, you guys really liked my Dark World list last week. Like I said in the video, there were some changes I would make. I think I have two more Dark World lists. This is one of them. This is like one of my favorite ones to play because it's just super fucking turbo, like, you know what I mean? So, did countless hours of testing with fucking my boy Cody, Devin, and Johnny. Like, we were just fucking crushing it. This is what I had enjoyed playing. Yeah, dude, so we'll just go right on into it. It's just fucking 40 fucking carder, dude. When was the last time you guys heard me play fucking 40 cards?
When you were an amateur.
Oh, sick.
Sorry.
That's true.
Oh, sick.
Alright, alright, so we're just gonna go over these real quick. So I'm playing two Rainbow. Three of these, Devin, you agree? Yeah, just not needed. I think three is just way too many. Two is completely fine. I'm also actually just playing two Graphas. I just enjoyed Grapha at two. There's another list I have with three, obviously, but this searches Grapha, and like some of the bigger Dark World cards just don't do anything on their own, obviously. So like, it's kind of like after testing with this deck, like you have to kind of just fine tune it. Like the ratios might seem really strange to you, but this is just what worked immensely for me. So, and then I'm only playing two Silva in this list once again. This card's like the second best card to have in hand with the Grapha Fusion on the board, because when they play a card, you know, you just discard Silva, and then they put two more cards in their hand back on the bottom of the deck. So it's like they neg three. And then I'm playing two Genta. I really like Genta as a 3-of. I just kept drawing multiples of this card or multiple gates. So I was like, yeah. And you only ever really need to resolve this card one time. Like the special back, obviously, is only once. But searching gates only once, blah, blah, blah. So I just enjoy that. And I'm playing three Brow. Brow's still decent. I like Brow. Three Snow. And that's it for my Dark World count. I thought that was like, you know, it was just most consistent for me. And I have a couple honorable mentions after this that I want to talk about. And then for the dangers, one Jack, one Such. Shout out my boy Devin, letting me borrow his Chupacabras. This card is like probably one of my favorite ones in the deck. Obviously, you can discard it off gates and still get its effect to revive a danger. The danger that it brings back doesn't have to be in defense position like when Jack specials it from the deck. This card's just really good level 4 too. So, and then we're playing three Nessies, obviously, and then I upped all of this. I'm playing three Thunderbird and three Big Feet. Just got a bunch of big feet. Ooh. I just really enjoyed that ratio. I kept like cutting some cards here and there for like different danger ratios. I was playing Mothman at the beginning of this week. Just not a fan of Mothman. Obviously, 3-ofs with dangers is kind of strange because if you open like two Bigfoot in a hand, you have, you know, a higher percentage of them hitting a Bigfoot, which is just not good. But this is just what worked out for me. So, I mean, you guys can test this list. And then I'm playing three Neko Main King. This is obviously like the basis of the deck. You go first. You usually make Star Yuja, IP, the Grapha Fusion, with this in hand in like the fusion set or like, you know, whatever else on field, and then skip your opponent's turn. That's kind of like the basis of the deck, and then you kill him turn 3. Last monster I'm playing one Mudora. So this was a card I kind of put in last probably Tuesday, I think. The thing with this was like if you open a bunch of Neko Main Kings, because that's like your win condition, quote unquote, you want to always have one in hand, but if you keep doing the danger stuff and they keep picking the Neko Main Kings off, eventually you're going to have 3 in graveyard and you don't have like the win con of Grapha Fusion discarding Grapha, or discarding Neko Main King. So I was playing one of these because you go through your deck and like usually you end on like probably 6 to 8 cards left in deck. I was playing Mudora, so if I open Neko Main King early, I could just not worry about discarding it. And then once I hit this, after digging with Saryuja, doing all the danger cards, I could just put the 3 Neko Main Kings back in my deck. And then once there's like 6 cards left, you know, and then hopefully draw into those. Plus this card's just very good against, you know, tier limits, blah, blah, blah. The card's just very good. So. And then for the spells, you know, the fucking best card. Card Destruction, Instant Fusion. I'm only playing one Gates now. I kept drawing multiples of this. There was multiple different occasions where I played a lure and drew 2 of these, and I was like, I don't know why this keeps happening, but I'm just playing one right now. I'm only playing one of the fusion card. You only ever need one of this, I think personally. I haven't come up with a scenario where you needed to play 2 in the main deck. It's just my preference. So I do have more lists with more copies of these, and then I'm playing one of the libraries. I'm not a super huge. I like this card. It's definitely good for going second. Its second draw effect is like really good, but it's just one of those cards I just haven't seen enough. Obviously, it's searchable with snow. So is the fusion. Like, that's why you only ever play one of this, I think, personally. Plus, it has the graveyard add back effect. They can't bestial it. They can crow it, but there's that. And then the last 3 cards is the 3 allures. Like I said, this is a 40 card list. I might showcase a match, me playing this at some point. Had a lot of fun with this deck too, by the way. So, and then for the extra deck, the extra dip. 2 of the Grapha Fusion. This card's just insane. The reason we're playing 2 is like you obviously make 1 on your turn with the fusion, and then add the fusion back, and then or set it, and then you can fuse the second one on their turn. It's just it's completely fine. I like to have 2. And then for the links, 1 dark, 1 IP, 1 Phoenix. These are just generic link 2s. The only link 3 is Unicorn. And then for the 4s, I'm playing 2 Star Yujas. And access code. Access code might seem strange to you, but I'm playing Saryuja's and Earth. You always go to Saryuja. Sometimes you can actually dip into the Phoenix and then link off again just to put a fire in graveyard. And then I'm also playing the Underworld Goddess, which is also a light for this. So I'm a huge fan of this card. This card was just absolutely insane. And then for the Exceeds, playing 1 Dugar's. Card is ridiculous. This card does anything you want it to do, legitimately. Obviously Dweller, and then for the rank 8s, playing Felgrand. I just chose to play Felgrand. I thought Felgrand was very good, and then obviously like the insane card is the Coach King. Mine is still in the mail. I bought a secret rare one, and it should have been here already, but it's not. This card is just outlandishly good. So, and then the last card is the Zeus. So that's for the 40 card list. I do have a couple honorable mentions real fast. This card was kind of cool. Me and my boy Cody were talking about playing this card. I saw there was somebody that won a tournament or something with this. I really enjoy this card. This build isn't suited for this. I will have a later build with this. Also, the Grapha Fusion is level 10, so I did want to include Gustav and Juggernaut Liba because I love these cards. But obviously, Coach King is like what really gets you into the burn. If you're in time, because Coach King averages 2 monsters, 1 spell at worst, I think, so far is what we've had, right? Like, it wasn't, which, that's why I play Upstart, because even if you put them at 9,000, you can still Coach King 3 times, and you hit 2 monsters with 16 burn damage. And then the Baguskis. This card was kind of cool. The Zealantis was like, it was just like an interesting pick. I haven't tested a whole lot with it. The Appaloosa, and then the Pitfall, or the Pit, was it Pit Knight? Yeah. This card's also just kind of interesting. I wanted to note it. This is just the card that I was like thinking about testing and blah blah blah. So I definitely wanted to mention this. I will have more Dark World lists if you guys like this. But let me know what's up, guys. Also, I have my girlfriend made me a TikTok. If you guys want to see some of the behind the scenes stuff, I'll link that in the description if YouTube doesn't take it down or whatever. So, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.